Yeah, hi kids, this is iTrophyEyes. And I just finished work, thank God, off home. I'm going to talk about one of two topics that I chucked up on my iTrophyEyes Facebook page to let people decide what vlog they wanted to see next. This one, I explain why I'm going to court. That's right, I'm going to court, to the big scary courthouse. You might be saying, oh God, what have you done now? I'll be like, yes, I was just doing wheelies down the main street. No, not really. I was a witness, right? I was a witness to a fight that happened just outside my workplace. Now, it was a simple fight that's escalated into something absolutely ridiculous, and I'll tell you why. I was working the other night, Friday night, late night, at the shopping centre, and Sumo Salad Shop is right next to us. This guy comes up the stairs, I'm working, I see this guy come up, I hear yelling, and I was like, what the fuck's going on? Why is everyone yelling? Look over and there's this white guy who's yelling at the Asian man who's a manager of Sumo Salad, and he also works with his wife. Him and his wife manage the shop. I look over, I'm like, what the fuck? This white guy's screaming and yelling, and he's got his wife with him, a little Asian lady. Turns out the little Asian lady is the other Asian lady's sister, so the two Asian ladies are sisters. So I hear this yelling, I'm like, what the fuck? They're yelling and screaming and all this sort of well, the white guy was yelling and screaming. The Asian guy wasn't having anything of it. He didn't care. He was kind of just smiling like, yeah, whatever. So off they go. He walks off. Asian guy stays at the shop. White guy and his wife walk away. 10 minutes later, here's some lady screaming and yelling. Look over. It's the white guy's wife. I was like, what's going on here? She's screaming and yelling, calling the other Asian lady her sister. She's like, oh, she is a slut, she is a slut. No, 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 no. Oh, fuck. For crying out loud, I'm trying to work, so I walk over. I go over to the edge of our door, just right near the lady. I say, you know, look, mate, can you keep it down? You know, you're yelling, there's kids around, you need to stop swearing. And then she starts going off at me, saying, oh, you don't understand, she is slut, all this. I was like, oh yeah, and I started getting smart ass because it was pissing me off, and I was like, oh, that's a nice story, you should write a book about it. She's like, I will write a book about it. So I'm eagerly awaiting that one. Anyway, she walks off after another 10 minutes of screaming and yelling. She walks off up to the white guy, the husband, who's at the top of a staircase looking down on the food court where this is all happening. So I go over to the Asian man who's working at Sumo Salad. I say, you know, mate, what's up? What's all this? And he tells me that there's kind of like a family rivalry between these two. And I was like, ah, okay. And I said, look, mate, if you need a hand, just let me know. I'll come over, you know, I'll help stop a fight. I'm not going to get into a fight I have nothing to do with, but I'll help stop it. We're looking up at the Asian guy who's, the white guy who's with his wife, still looking at us. I look up at him, I start pointing at him while I'm talking about him. Just so happens that the head of security of the shopping center comes around the corner. I said, look man, we need a hand here, this guy's giving us the shits. I pointed him out to the security guard. As I did that, the white guy kind of shat himself a little bit and it looked like he was going to piss bolt. And I was like, you little bitch. He didn't end up piss bolting. He decided he'd come down the stairs. Now he came down the stairs and I thought straight up, I thought, oh shit, I'm fucking done. I was ready for a fight. Like my fists were balled, the adrenaline was pumping. I was like, here we go, he's gonna come swing at me because I dobbed him in. So he comes down the stairs and he looks so aggro and I knew something was gonna happen. Comes down, starts pointing at the Asian man. Stay away from my family. Stay away from my fucking family. No, 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 no. Head security jumps in between the two, right? So I'm like, hold up. Go around this roundabout. So I was standing back a bit. Then there was Asian man, security guard, and then the crazy white guy. Security guard was holding the white guy back because he was like leaning over. He leant over and just goes bang, punches the little Asian man right in the face, and then the security guard's like, I just saw you strike him. No, 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 no. Starts pushing him back. Next thing you know, this is happening like right in front of me too. Next thing you know, there's a full-on fucking brawl going on. The white guy just won't have anything of it. He was like struggling back and I'm like, what the fuck have I done ish? He was just pushing and pushing, and then next thing you know, 20 security guards pop out of nowhere, and then the crazy white guy's on the floor screaming, I can't breathe, I can't breathe, I can't breathe. So that's what happened. I had to go give a statement to the police, all that sort of jazz. I read the white guy's statement to the cops. None of what that bloke said is true. He was saying that the Asian guy started a fight on purpose and got the security guard to bash him. And as soon as I read that, I was like, you've got to be joking. So I gave my statement. The police officer I dealt with was very professional. He was a laugh to talk to. He was laid back. So now what's happened is, I thought that that would be it, you know. I thought, oh, okay, sweet, all done. The cop's gonna say, look mate, to the white guy, look, the story you've given us doesn't match up with our witnesses' reports. We're no longer continuing this investigation. Wrongo! White guy's decided to take this whole matter to court because he reckons that the security guard assaulted him. If you ask me, I saw the entire thing. I was what the police officer referred to me as an impartial witness, meaning I had nothing to do with either parties that were involved, which means I'm the perfect person to be a witness to what happened. And I believe that the security guards that ended up involved in that acted well within their power. They did everything they could to subdue this crazy because I just couldn't believe it. And then people, man, I don't know. I'm iTrophyEyes. I'm going home. I'm gonna have a beer. I'm done with today, I tell you. I've come up with a new concept called
You just got slapped.
Basically, what I want to do is I want to give shout outs to a few of my outstanding subscribers.